Hey guys, welcome to yet another video. My name is Ati for those who do not know, and for those who've been about the channel from the very beginning, welcome back. Now, I'd like you all to take a minute of your life, 1 minute, and hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to watch to the end to make up your mind, see if you want to be part of my family or not, you can do that too. Today's video is going to be my top 10 Netflix picks. I know a lot of people sometimes, once you get addicted to a certain show, or once you realize that you have a really unhealthy relationship with Netflix, or the only relationship you have with Netflix, it gets a little bit, it's a commitment. This is a commitment. This is like real life relationship goals right here. Like an actual relationship. This is a relationship. First on my list is The 100. I've been seeing it on my suggestions for the longest time, and I never ever gave it any attention because I just thought it was like boring. I don't know. I just thought it was boring, never watched it. And then today I was like, you know what? Let me check you out. Let me see what's going on. I want to know more. I'm curious. So, click The 100s. I am on season 1, episode 2, and I am hooked. I have now created an emotional attachment with the show that if there is no seasons, I'm gonna be hella mad. I love the show so much so far, and I'll tell you what the show is about so you can watch it and love it just like I do. The 100s, post-apocalyptic Earth, right? All the humans are extinct. Some things happened, some people died. Now some of them live in space in a spaceship. You still with me? Okay. Now, fast forward a little bit, couple, 100 years, or actually not even 100, couple years, a lot of years, they send back some human beings back to Earth. A lot of shiz has happened within the last just 2 episodes, and honestly, it's one of those shows that one of the reasons why I didn't want to watch it was oh my god, I bet you they're not going to be racially inclusive. There's just gonna be some white people and some Asian people going back to Earth, and all the black people are extinct. There's no more. I don't even want to watch this show. I don't want to get triggered. I already know what is gonna happen. No. First things first, as soon as I started watching the show, the captain of the ship is black. Now, to a lot of people that might not mean anything, but to me, I was impressed. I was like, okay, you got a really great show, you got a really good storyline, your captain's black. You know it's gonna be good. So, I'm literally on season 1. I'm on season 1, episode 2, and it's really, really good. You should check it out. Show number 2 is Greenleaf. Now, if you are someone like me and you're not super religious or religious at all, and you don't really watch any shows that are religiously based, then I urge you to give Greenleaf a chance. Honestly, when a friend of mine introduced it to me, and I've gone through 2 seasons in the span of a week and a half or 2 weeks, and I'm waiting for season 3 to come out. Oprah Winfrey is one of the actors on the show, and I'm pretty sure she helps produce it, and I have never seen Oprah like this. It is a whole different side of her that I'd never ever imagined. She is such a great actress. She is just, oh my god, it's so good. You literally just have to watch it. And that's all I can say. The show is about a family who own a church. The father is the pastor, the mother is the first lady of the church. They got some kids, the kids have kids, the kids have problems, family has problems, just real human things that happen to real people. And it just so happens to all be based around a church. And you know, like me watching it from a point that's like, I'm not religious, I found it really interesting. I thought it was great. I thought the way that they're doing it is great. I'm just waiting for season 3 to come out, so hurry up with that, please and thank you. But overall, it's really, really good. And all the characters make sense. The storyline makes sense. It's just so good. It's honestly such a good show. Number 3 is Atypical. Now, if you're like me, I guess, then you like to watch, you know, you're not shy to, you know, kind of expand your horizons, watch a whole bunch of different things, some things that you never thought you'd ever be interested in or would like. That's how it started for me, until I discovered Netflix originals. I love the concept that Netflix has, that they just have these shows on Netflix. And all of them are so cool and so quirky, and you know, they all are so different from each other, but when you watch it, like, it's so interesting. It's like better than anything TV has ever had to offer me, honestly. Well, somewhat better than anything TV has ever had to offer me. And Atypical just happens to be one of those really cool, quirky shows. It's about a kid in high school who is on the autism spectrum. If you do not know what autism is, Google it. But he's, you know, quirky. It's interesting. It just goes about, you know, his experiences, what kids with autism go through, and it's just done in a really creative, cool, interesting way, you know, from a perspective of a teenage boy in high school with autism, and just how interesting his life is, and you know, how I guess a lot of other kids who are on the spectrum, how their lives are, I guess. Watch it. It's really interesting. There's not a lot to say there. I think it kind of speaks for itself. When you start watching it, you kind of get, you know, what's going on, the storyline, and it gets more interesting. Please like me. Now, I didn't even know this was an Australian-based TV show until like I googled it, but it's really cool. It's really interesting. A Netflix original, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. No, maybe not. I don't think so, but it's really good. It's about a guy, he's gay, and it basically just goes, like, he's just such a cool, quirky character, and just like, he doesn't give you very much, but he gives you everything all at the same time. Like, the show is just everything. Like, I like it. It's cool, it's fun, it's funny, it's different to say the least. And it just goes about, I guess, you know, how his parents deal with the fact that he's gay, all the issues, you know, in a normal household, and his experiences, realizing he goes from having a girlfriend to not having a girlfriend, and realizing what that means to him and what that means for his family as well. Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. Now, this is one that I accidentally kind of bumped into, and I don't know if everyone will like it, but I sure did. It's based in the 1920s, back, you know, in the flapper days. The lead characters are this, you know, detective duo. One is a policeman, back in the day when only men could do really important jobs, and all the women were basically, I guess, just constrained into the house. It tells the story, basically, of a detective, a lady detective. She's not licensed or anything like that, but kind of, it's just cool. Okay, I'm describing it really badly, but it is a cool show. 1920s based, really edgy, really cool. The cinematic, you know, value is like A1. It's a cool show to watch. If you like detective shows, and if you know, like, I guess, the concept of 1920s and what that entails, then you should definitely check it out. Now, this is also another one that I like bumped into as well while strolling through my Netflix, and like, the image like that basically advertises the show is just two old ladies, and I'm thinking, oh my god, This is gonna be so boring. Who wants to watch a TV show about two old people? Was I so very wrong? Oh my god, it is one of the funniest, realest things I have ever watched in my entire life. Storyline basically goes like this. We got two families. The husbands are in a business with each other. So they've been, you know, they're families that have been close for years upon years. And basically the husbands have a secret. The wives find out, and now they have to kind of navigate this world where their families are kind of not what they thought they were. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Makes sense. And these two ladies now have to be like the bestest of friends with each other. I think that's kind of a spoiler. I don't know. Is it? Watch the show is the main point. It's really interesting, it's really cool, and it's really funny, and not in the way that you'd think, but in a whole new, like, awesome kind of cool way of making old people look cool. Like, they made me realize that old people can honestly be really sick, and why not spend hours watching that? Like, that is one of the only shows that I really miss, actually, now that I think about it. It's got everything in it. It's just so funny and so quirky, and just the characters, you know, like Jane Fonda is in it. If you don't know her, she's really, really cool. She's funny. I just like her style and just her as a person. The Good Place is basically set in an afterlife kind of situation. So heaven and hell kind of, I guess, prospect. And the main characters have gone to the good place, only to find out that, I won't spoil it for you. Yeah, I won't spoil it for you. They've gone to the good place, all the shenanigans basically happened, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly how the show is gonna go, because so far it's very repetitive, is how I would put it. But nonetheless, it's quite good, it's quite interesting, and I think they really nailed it with like the first couple of like episodes. I thought it was great. It's funny, it's cool. I guess I only put it in there because I'm currently watching it, so I'm still yet to even find out what exactly is gonna happen in it. And I'm not gonna mention a lot of the popular shows like Stranger Things and all of that. I'm sure they've already been done and you've probably started watching it or watching it anyway. This has, is it Keegan? No, I can't remember. One of the dudes from Key and Peele, I can never remember his actual name, but he's in the show. And the chick from, it's not Friends, it's How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother. If you've not watched How I Met Your Mother, oh my god, you should watch it from beginning to end. It's not part of this top 10 right now, but I just remembered. But that chick is in Friends from College, or Friends from College? Yeah, Friends from College. It's about a married couple and just all the shit that they're going through in their relationship, all the like little secrets they have, how they kind of start spiraling out of the control and start coming out in really interesting ways. That is also really good. It's funny, it's fresh. I'm still waiting for season 2 to come out. Hurry up, thank you very much. Need I say more? It's kind of like the movie, except 10 million times better. The actors are incredible. The stories are like, wow, trigger material. Like, you literally need to understand that you have to try to watch the show and not get triggered or angry. Basically, I've taken a break because some of the stuff that happens in the show has affected me emotionally, deeply. So I decided I'm gonna take a little break before I just, lose my shit and just start hating everyone. But it's a really, really good show. The basic idea of the show is that you got these college kids, and at this super preppy, you know, white school. But I can't remember what exactly the university is. I forgot the name, but it's just this basically posh as like university, all the shit that they have to go through, all the shit that happens to them, their fellow students, and I think everyone should watch it only so because it explains the things that are happening, you know, around the world right now in a very real way, in a way that's very true and correct, and is, I guess, from both sides. In a way, it tells the story from both ends, and I think it's important for everyone to watch it. I liked it. I am still a bit triggered, but it's still a very, very good show. Last on my list, and certainly not because it's the worst on my list, but just it happened that way, is The Mist. I know the original is a book that was written by Stephen King, and then it was adapted into a movie, and I don't know if they're remaking the movie again, I'm not 100% sure, but the TV show is freaking awesome. Oh my god, it is such a good show. This probably should have been the first on my list because it is triggering in all sorts of ways. Like, ooh, if I could be in these shows, I swear I would probably like be 100% triggered 24/7. Like sometimes I have to just pause and remember that I'm in the real world and this is just a TV show. That's how intense this gets sometimes. But The Mist is a great show. It's about a bunch of people in a town that basically gets overrun by the mist. And a whole bunch of crazy shit starts happening. They start seeing things in the mist, and now they have to kind of protect themselves and figure out a way to survive the mist. It's one of the best Netflix shows, I think, on there. I definitely think you guys should check it out. You should check out everything on this list because they're really good, honestly. And I'd like to also know what you guys watch and what you guys really, really like. Recommend some things to me because I'm always looking for new things and shows on Netflix to, I guess, get emotionally attached to. But, and get triggered at. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have some Netflix favorites of your own, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm always looking for some new shows to watch, honestly. At this point, I'm pretty sure I have a minor problem and I really should, like, chill. But it's whatever, right? I'm still good. I'm still a functioning, you know, human being out there in society doing important shit. So, yeah, hit me with your favorite TV shows, movies, and just stuff you watch on Netflix. And I'll see you in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Also follow me on my socials. And I'll see you later.